Patty Loveless, born Patricia Lee Ramey on January 4, 1957, in Pikeville, Kentucky, has become one of country music's most revered voices. Growing up in the coal mining community of Elkhorn City, she was surrounded by the rugged beauty of Kentucky's mountains, where bluegrass, gospel, and old-time country music resonated in everyday life. These early sounds would shape her distinctive vocal style, rooted in authenticity and emotional depth. Raised in a working-class family, Loveless learned resilience, empathy, and storytelling from a young age, qualities that would later define both her career and her enduring connection to her Appalachian heritage. Early life and family influence. Patty's upbringing was steeped in both hardship and musical tradition. Her father, John Ramey, worked as a coal miner and battled black lung disease, a struggle that left a lasting impact on the family. Meanwhile, her mother Naomi nurtured Patty's budding talent, encouraging her to sing alongside her older sister, Di. These home sing-alongs became the foundation of Loveless's vocal approach, harmonically rich and emotionally resonant. Music was a constant in her childhood, serving as both solace and inspiration. From a young age, she witnessed the power of song to express human struggle, faith, and resilience, themes that would recur throughout her career. Musical inspirations. As a teenager, Loveless idolized country legends like Loretta Lynn and Dolly Parton, both Kentucky-born artists who had risen from modest beginnings to global acclaim. Their success showed Patty that women from small towns could achieve greatness in country music. Inspired, she began performing with her brother Roger, who played guitar and guided her early career. The siblings often traveled to Nashville in the early 1970s, where connections through the Wilburn brothers gave Patty rare opportunities. Backstage at the Grand Ole Opry, she sang for Porter Wagoner and Dolly Parton, experiences that instilled a confidence she would carry into her professional life. Early career struggles. Patty Loveless's early path to stardom was not straightforward. In her late teens, she married her first husband, Terry Loveless, whose surname became the basis of her stage name. Together, they performed in small southern clubs, blending rock and country influences. Though their partnership dissolved, Loveless returned to Kentucky with renewed focus, guided once more by her brother Roger. By the mid-1980s, she was performing regularly in Nashville, determined to make her mark. These formative years, though filled with challenges, strengthened her resilience and honed her artistry, preparing her for the breakthrough that lay ahead. Breakthrough and MCA Records. Loveless's talent soon drew attention from MCA Records, which signed her in 1985. Her early albums, including If My Heart Had Windows, 1988, and Honky Tonk Angel, 1988, introduced her as a major new voice in country music. Singles like Chains, Timber, I'm Falling in Love, and Don't Toss Us Away climbed the charts and positioned her as a leading figure in the neo-traditional country movement. Her powerful voice and emotional delivery resonated deeply with fans, signaling a return to country music's roots. These early successes cemented her reputation and set the stage for the defining decade of her career in the 1990s. Authentic storytelling and Appalachian roots beyond commercial success. Loveless became known as one of country music's most authentic storytellers. Unlike many contemporaries who pursued pop crossover appeal, she remained grounded in her Appalachian roots. Her music often revisited themes of rural life, faith, family, and struggle, reflecting the landscape and values of her Kentucky upbringing. This dedication to authenticity resonated with listeners and critics alike. Albums like Mountain Soul, 2001, fused bluegrass instrumentation with heartfelt country storytelling, earning acclaim for both artistic depth and cultural preservation. Her work bridged the gap between tradition and innovation. Mountain Soul projects. Mountain Soul and its sequel, Mountain Soul 2, 2009, cemented Loveless's status as a master of traditional country and bluegrass. The album showcased her deep connection to Kentucky's musical heritage, featuring songs that explored personal and communal experiences. Critics praised her ability to honor traditional sounds while making them relevant to contemporary audiences. These projects highlighted her versatility, emotional range, and commitment to preserving the soul of country music. They also reflected her growth as an artist willing to take risks, experiment with roots music, and create works that were both timeless and deeply personal. Awards and recognition. Throughout her career, Loveless has received numerous accolades, including awards from the Country Music Association, CMA, and the Academy of Country Music, ACM. Her induction into the Grand Ole Opry in 1988 marked a lifelong dream fulfilled, cementing her place among country music's elite. Despite her fame, she remained humble and grounded, valued by peers for her generosity and quiet strength. Her impact on the genre is measured not only in awards, but in her influence on fellow artists and listeners who admire her dedication to authenticity, emotional honesty, and the craft of storytelling through song. Relationship with Vince Gill. Vince Gill, a longtime collaborator and friend, holds a special place in Loveless's life. Though not related by blood, she describes him as family. Their partnership, both musical and personal, spans decades of shared experiences, from professional milestones to quiet, unheralded moments. Loveless credits Gill for his unwavering support and integrity, noting his ability to lift others while remaining grounded. Their bond exemplifies the deeper connections that form behind the scenes in the music industry, relationships built on trust, respect, and shared history, which often shape the trajectory of an artist's career. Personal life and lasting partnerships. Patty Loveless's personal life has influenced her artistry in profound ways. She has been married twice, first to Terry Loveless and later to Emory Gordy Jr., her life partner and collaborator. Her experiences of love, heartbreak, and enduring companionship are mirrored in her storytelling, lending authenticity to her performances. Loveless has always valued privacy, focusing on family life alongside her career. These personal experiences, coupled with her upbringing in Kentucky, inform the emotional depth of her music, providing listeners with a genuine portrayal of human resilience, love, and the complexities of life lived fully. Later years and select appearances. In recent years, Loveless has stepped back from the spotlight, prioritizing family and personal peace over chart success. Yet she continues to make select appearances, reminding audiences of her enduring talent. Her performance with Chris Stapleton and Dwight Yoakam at the 2023 CMA Awards exemplified this lasting impact. Even after decades in the industry, her voice remains powerful and emotionally stirring, capable of moving audiences deeply. These appearances reflect her enduring artistry and commitment to music, demonstrating that her contributions to country music extend far beyond commercial achievement. Reflection on legacy. Patty Loveless's reflections on her life and career highlight the importance of human connections in the music industry. Her words about Vince Gill emphasize the value of loyalty, respect, and support, qualities that have sustained her throughout the ups and downs of fame. By acknowledging those who shaped her journey, Loveless paints a portrait of a life enriched by meaningful relationships. Her legacy is not only the songs she recorded, but the integrity, humility, and grace with which she lived her life, showing that the heart of country music lies in both the art and the people who create it. Conclusion. The enduring heart of country. Patty Loveless's story is one of resilience, authenticity, and artistry. From her Appalachian roots to her chart-topping success, she has remained true to the music and the people who shaped her. Her collaborations, particularly with Vince Gill and Emory Gordy Jr., reflect the importance of trust, loyalty, and shared passion in sustaining a long, impactful career. Even as she steps back from the spotlight, her influence endures through the songs, performances, and values she has imparted. Loveless reminds the world that the heart of country music is not just in the lyrics, but in the lives lived with integrity, love, and grace.